Hello all, you joined me at my grandma's, and I'm just going to talk about this for a quick sec. Now this is hopefully soon to be my replica, Audrey. Sorry, I just had to cut some bit out. Grandma came in. See, unlike my room, I don't have a sign here saying recording, because I haven't made one yet. So basically, as I should have just said, this is soon to be my replica of Audrey's Ffarquhars Mark II layout, or one of the halves anyway, but it needs a lot of work. As you can see, it needs filling there. This bit needs to be cut down because that bit's the correct size, but this isn't. That's too large. Also, the other day, last time I was here, you can see spider webs. There's a spider underneath here, so I need to sort of sort that out. I'm also trying to determine whether or not that is mould on there, or just paint. Either way, I'm probably just going to hit it with mould stuff. And I also need to get these guys off with. It's actually a display stand I made for Audrey Duck. It's actually where this is actually sort of where the Audrey models were worked on. Like yes, and Tommy coaches I've sort of forgot about for a while, and I need to work on them. These are all sort of unfinished projects. That's just a train I made. This is this current state of my Tommy lady. Needs quite a bit of work. That was a tender made for Smokey Joe because they're Caledonian pugs. And I'm pretty sure they had tenders because, well, they're going to travel long different distances. So I made that up for him. Needs done some work. That's just a coach. That's just paints. All this stuff. That. Sorry for another day. Mark, I guess we put paintbrushes in with water and stuff. That's the spare bit of, that's the other half of the wagon that I used to make a wooden Sir Hayden toy thing I made ages ago. Yeah, still looking for a proper model of Sir Hayden. To go 16440 and 08375. That's just a spray paint, it seems. That's part of a little hand cart that we have here. It's very fun to drag around. And that was actually a gauge 1 engine I was gonna make. What I was making. As you can see, didn't get very far. That's a wagon for this bit of wooden track I made. That's a chair, by the way. In case you didn't know. Yeah, these are just tools. I don't really use those, of course. So yeah, that's just a bit of wooden track I made, and I made that to go on it because I was bored. Really why I made that track. Because I've always, actually mainly because I've always wanted a garden railway. That's this, together they just do stuff. That's those guys. That's just measuring tape. Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, this is Ffarquhars. As of now, needs a lot of work. But I'm not here for Ffarquhars. I'm here. Oh look, there's Daisy's original transport box. I reckon I could take that back up. That was drying box. I put Percy on it because I was going to store Percy, my AU Percy model in here. But, so I might just came over that. Aha, no, this is what I came for. It's a track. It's also why I'm going to the next. It's also why I'm going to the next place, sort of, and also for something else. Just a quick note. This is the little hand cart I was talking about. That's the rooster. Aha. This is a very dirty shed with lots of bird poo in it, actually. That's not very good. But this is our first ever model railway. Well, it's got a new board over it, but it is our first ever model railway. and it needs a lot of work. We need to... I was about to say we need to demold it, but it looks as though some of the mold's already been... I don't know, we need to sort of work on it and stuff. That's a triangle box. I need to... I might actually try and get that back together later. That's... oh god, the spider webs there. Spiders on my route. This is... yeah, this needs a lot of work. This is not in the best of condition. Get your stinky spider web off my engine. Little spider on... oh. No, I forgot about that. Yeah, the roof on this one does fall off. Yeah, ouch. Does like to do that. Yeah. We need to... I think really we just need to get this shed done up, to be honest with you. I think we just need to redo this shed. Get the shed sort of... Jesus Christ, what is that? What is that? That's what I'm looking for, the big shed, but to be honest, I don't think I can reach it. Guess that was a waste of time. Yes, you guys got... oh, hang on, no track. Oh, I forgot. That's why I was here. To get the track. Looks clean. 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 I'm also going to get that power track. And I'm going to wash my Crocs in case I don't like stepping in. Right. I don't think anyone does. See a weirdo online. Any weirdos like poo. So I just saw one of the sheep. I'm just going to get this inside with the other track I've got actually. Yeah, that poor old layout's just been sitting there for years in our garage, and then decided to get it out and put it here. Because we had the shed, it was free available space. Our mum was okay with it, so we did that, but I'm going to be honest, I think its situation has only gotten worse. Do you see, our garage has a metal door that, well, birds don't usually get in there. So, yeah, and I have... I think the sheep are hungry. Maybe. Nah, it's only just... oh, I do. There's only just one of them going to bar. Probably it's just barring for the sake of it. If they're all just a chorus of barring, that's when you know they're hungry. And then you've got to go feed them. Yeah, a bit of track on. Here's my younger brother's old wood knife. Don't know why we've entrusted him with a wood knife, to be honest. Dead useful though. Where is it? Oh, they're all barring. They're hungry. Maybe they heard me. Yeah, this is very interesting stuff in here. I've got drawers and drawers of stuff. Ooh, cardboard I could use. Yeah, so yeah, that layout was going to need to get a lot of work done on it. In fact, before it becomes unrescuable, before we can't rescue it, unrescue. Oh, just shut up for once. Well, they do shut up sometimes. What's this? Yeah, this is like the sort of where most of my older replicas were created. Actually, well, some of them were worked on. Like Donald was created here. This is on this table, on this accidentally cut out there. But yeah, Donald was created on this table. The saw I used is currently at my house. I don't know if you can actually hear the sheep, and I can, and the birds. So yeah, he was created here. This is his birthplace. His cabs is at my house. I don't know where I put his firebox actually. Could be in this wagon, because this wagon's just been reduced to being used for parts. And paper, I need that. Desperately for the mod for the some models. No, not in here. Jesus. Right. I'm going to take this all up to get to work on it. Yeah. See yous later. Right. Hello all. You joined me on the same day as I was recording the previous little bit. I forgot to put the sign up on my door. Ignore the noises of my brethren. Drop the sign. Ignore the noises of that my brothers are making. I think they're playing Roblox for Forsaken. You know that game, Forsaken. Everyone's talking about and playing on these days. So yeah. So basically, I decided I'd make Ffarquhars sheds and a layout to go with it. I've determined it can go under there, so I can make it. So I've got Thomas and Percy here, and well, that engine, I'll show you that when this guy's finished. Although, I mean, Thomas Percy, who else sleeps in Ffarquhars sheds? So it's probably a bit obvious, really, who it is. You can probably see him there, but I'll probably show you him later when the shed is finished. So I'll just take it off here. Got the engines there. It's made of cardboard. It's again not finished. Needs a lot of work. I'm gonna sort of put the bits of card on here, like I've done sort of there, to sort of make up the frames. Need to fix that little problem. I've got a bit of the roof on. I also need to add like these sort of vent thingies. But yeah, so I need to cut out these windows. Did you just say I need to cut out these windows, get them finished, and then put the roofing on. And oh no, you saw nothing. Well, you've seen them pretty much the entire video. That's the cover. So yeah, there's Percy and Thomas. I'm gonna be honest, I still think it's perfectly obvious who the next model is that I'm gonna reveal to you later, because well, it's Ffarquhars sheds. Well, that's what it's supposed to be anyway. Well, it's Thomas Percy. Who else sleeps at Ffarquhars in the railway series? In these sheds in the railway series? Gee, I sure do wonder. I sure do wonder who else sleeps at Ffarquhars sheds in the books. I wonder who it is. Do you know who it is? Do you know who it is? I think he knows who it is, because it's him. Later. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to work on these. On this, cutting, gluing, some bits of paper, another bit of paper, Airfix Bismarck, which is downstairs, that I need to paint up, pencil case, more stuff, drawings. Nah, I can't do that one. Mouse. Right, all. It's later on in the week for me, so yeah, the Ffarquhars sheds itself have been finished, but currently it's on a layout that I'm working on, Ffarquhars sheds layout. So I'd like to quickly talk about Percy, because he's going on to an overhaul. I'll just spin him around. As you can see, he's missing his back bit, and just looking at him like this sort of reminds me of when I first made him. See the bright green paint there? I believe that's actually his first bit of paint, so that's cool to see. So yeah, he's getting a coal bunker, and just sort of got some of the paint off his whistle, so it looks doesn't look that weird, I guess. And I'm gonna be sort of getting rid of those by using these sort of fill in the space, and I need to properly glue his funnel on because it's already coming off again. I might do other things, I guess, like a few other things maybe, possibly. I have no idea. I might give him a new dome actually. I could do that maybe. So yeah, so when you next see Percy, he's going to probably look a little different because I'm going to get to work on him in 3, 2, 1 now. Hello all, just going to get, just to let you know, I've finished doing the work on Percy, well apart from the paint of course, but basically, you know, the sort of construction bit, gluing everything together. I've had to replace one of the buffers because, yeah, that one came off, and sorry if you can hear the banger music my older brother is listening to, seriously though it is fine. Yeah, I can't stop him from listening to his music, so yeah, I'll just anyways, I like listening to the music, so never mind. So yeah, this is how Percy is currently looking. I've sort of got covered up the coal bunker things, and I've given him, you know, this sort of coal bunker from, you know, the engine that was cut up. That was another AU engine, and before that it was actually a model of Lady. And on my, yeah, it is on my list, which I think I might actually explain in more detail on another video. Where is she? I'm pretty sure she, yeah, 20, number 20, Lady. So yeah, maybe I should have cut that, except I didn't. So yeah, he has what was technically Ladies, and then another engine called Timothy Ffarquhars coal bunker, and then this for a back window. And I've actually made it so this isn't actually connected to the coal bunker, and that's for ease of painting on the inside. So yeah, and he's not the only green engine going to the garage to get painted up today. You may have noticed, Johnny Boy, because yeah, I think I'm just gonna give him a new livery. I don't like this green, just a bit. Just Johnny Boy. By the way, as a note, as you can see, he's got sort of new coupling sort of things. There's Reverend Audrey, I believe, on his gallery models. He had that sort of like this sort of coupling as he did with the standard gauge one. So yeah, I've done that to. Actually, there's a bit of Sam there. Is it? So yeah, Johnny Boy and Percy and Britannic. Just kidding. I'll go into the garage. Yeah, that's the model of Britannic I made a while ago using one of the Revell Titanic kits. Personally, Britannic was my favourite out of the three. Olympic, Titanic, Britannic. Britannic was just always, it's been my favourite for ages now. Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, I do also like boats. I don't know a lot about them, but I do like them a lot. I've recently been watching a lot of videos on them. See, yeah. Also, just because one up there, Renius, I guess, he's also got new buffers actually, and actually he's going to go to the garage as well. Also, I think I might have to shorten his whistle, because that's supposed to be his whistle. I believe I need to shorten that down. So yeah, good time. Just going to chill up here. It's just a shed I made for Daisy. So yeah, these three are going to the garage. And this is a chassis off of a old engine I had. So yeah, I might do something with that. You know, it'd be funny getting this guy, taking him off the lorry, put him on there, have a run it a brake van that has a proper chassis. That'd be weird. Actually, that was something when I was younger. I always used to think of like I was like, oh, brake van, but it was powered. Imagine that. So yeah, I'm gonna take these lot down to the garage. But first, I'll just like say, so I made this for Percy, a long distance tender, because you know, Caledonian pug, as I do with Smokey Joe. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. I might just take it back into a normal wagon, maybe, or I'll keep it as like this in case I introduce another Caledonian pug. Or maybe because the 101 does have rather sort of small coal bunkers, I guess. Maybe I could say, oh, they needed a spare coal or something. Or again, maybe I'll just get another Caledonian pug. I mean, who knows? Hang on. Just a second. any of these engines could be a Caledonian. Well, almost any of these engines could be a Caledonian pug. Who could be a Caledonian? Jimmy. That's still need to do the also. Pug. Yeah, pug. Yeah. So Jimmy or Pug could be a Caledonian pug. Who knows? And I could just use that as a tender for them. So yeah, there's that. Alright, I'm gonna see you all later. That is banging music though, isn't it? Hello all, it's Sunday. I was just working on Ffarquhars here. There's the sheds, by the way. And there's this on the layout. And I've been looking, it's sort of in a trail. So, Ffarquhars, I think a slug has been on my layout. That's just great. I have no idea where it's gone. I'm just gonna continue painting. So, yeah, these two are done with their repaint, and Percy, here he is. As you can see, I've changed up his livery a bit, and there's the coal bunker and the thingy attached on those, you know, there. And I rather like him. I think he looks way better now. Yeah. And, yeah, here's Rene's, Johnny Boy, Peter Sam, Wagon. Also, this question, does anyone know what, like, anyone have any ideas on what I should do with this chassis? I mean, I don't really know what to do with it. I just found it, like this. Still works. But yeah. Now, I'm going to, go get Ffarquhars sheds out of the garage, remove this stuff and put it on here, and then maybe do a quick video of the Ffarquhars fleet running on it, and then I'm going to get to work on something else. Right, so here's Ffarquhars sheds, pretty much done. Well, the roof could use some work, but yeah, there it is. And I'm just going to record the 3 engines that sleep in it going into it. Now, this will also be the reveal of one of 2 new engines in my AU. Well, 2 new model engines in my AU. Oh dear, my phone's falling over. From where I'm looking, that looks like a good enough angle. I'll check, and if it isn't good, I'll work on it. So first, Northwestern Railways number 1. Shumish. Doesn't run the best, but he hasn't since for ages. No, there he goes. Oh, come back out the shed, Thomas. That'll do. Next, NW1 numero 6. My recently, sort of, I guess you could say, overhauled Percy. Yeah, that's Percy. Now, the second most recent model. I've already made the model of the second engine. So the second most recently made model, AU model. Probably seen it coming. It's Toby! Made using my Bachmann Toby. Now the only thing is, if he goes completely inside his shed, he just sort of doesn't work. Well, most other engines haven't done that, except for my Lima 08/09. Actually, he's working a bit now. Oh, come on! He's trying to escape. No, Toby, you can't escape. Yeah, that's fine though, because I really only intend to display the engines, trying to get the engines lined up here, like how they are here, sort of just, like that. Just sort of poking out the shed a bit. And then when they're needed, they'll go up. Sorry, so my intention is to do this, basically. When I'm older, of course, when I have my own house. Maybe in my garage or something, or in a room that's large enough. Oh, hang on, wrong thing. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna have it like this. All my Thomas lights like this. Ffarquhars shed will be connected to Ffarquhar, which will be connected to Tidmouth, and Tidmouth connects to Grosvenor Gate, which connects to Vickerstown, but also Grosvenor Gate has a little narrow gauge bit that connects to Scarloway Station, and Vickerstown connects to the Vickerstown Railway Museum, which connects to the Vickerstown Bridge, which connects to Barrow and Furness. Also, you see this? I reckon I could, with this, and this bit on Gunver, I could probably connect these two, which would be cool. So yeah, this isn't finished, of course. It needs bit of work. Need to work on this and on this. I might just leave it like that and then just like the ground like this, and then add like sort of little details, make it like a big sort of yard, and then that'll be that. Oh, here's some sort of rough designs. Like here's Grosvenor Gate to Tidmouth to Vickerstown to Scarloway, and then here's Ffarquhars sheds, Toby, Percy, Thomas, so they all have sort of assigned berths. And then Ffarquhars Station, and I reckon maybe actually like here, or maybe here, is where this will go. So yeah.
Gordon? No! Right.